Hello, I'm Donovan Stokes, and today we're going to do a quick mini lesson on the 2024 Virginia All-State Etude and excerpt and just talk about some things to look out for. I've provided the Etude as an image in this video. I would use the fingerings that are provided there by the editor. They're very good and they solve most of our fingering issues. There's only one fingering item that I would like to bring to your attention, and is that some notes can be played open string, some can be closed. Anything longer than a quarter note, for sure, I would close your open Ds, your open Gs. I'd play them closed. Bowing wise, you have this repeated hooked bowing, dotted quarter eighth, two up bows. You want to make sure that the second eighth is clear. I would suggest stopping the bow very briefly right before the eighth note and making sure that you catch the string again, sort of like a catch and release. So you play the up bow, you're going to stop, catch the string again, and play it. It'll make sure that it's clear. Okay, little space I think is appropriate for allegro pesante. Okay, and in general, that's how I would do it. I would play it not quite legato. Little bit space in between things, that sort of thing. Next, I would look at the string crossings that happen in the final three lines of this etude. It's very easy for our bow to get out of control and not have a good articulation or a good tone there. So keep the bow close to the strings, don't let it bounce out of hand so that we can hear all of those pitches. Okay? The final thing just has to do with open or closed. If intonation is a serious issue for you, you might be able to play that open D at the end and then the octave. But I'm going to suggest that you close that D so that the final two measures are all in one position, all right there. In this excerpt, I'd pay attention to a few things. I would always play the figure that is dotted eighth, 16th. I would always make sure I'm playing that down bow. Okay. Not just at the top at letter P, but every time it occurs. If you, at letter P, and then also in the third line, in the last two bars, when you start that down bow, you'll have to do two up bows at the end of it. So just be aware of that. And it should work out well. Presents a counting challenge, beginning of the second line, and then that same figure occurs in the fourth line. Just make sure for that you're subdividing these triplets, yup, up, 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 and understand that aside from the downbeat of the first measure in the second line, nothing else is on the beat. So bum, 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 bum. Okay? You're going to have that happen twice. Just make sure you're subdividing. It would be really helpful to listen to the symphony a lot too and get it in your ear. Some fingering suggestions for a couple parts of this. I am going to suggest in the second line, the last measure, that you play this all up in position so that we don't have a whole bunch of shifts happening in a very chromatic and important section of this excerpt. The next bar, when you play the E to F, and then you have the octave, that's where I'm going to make my shift. Similarly, in the last line, first measure, this is that same passage you just played, but it's up a half step. I'm going to do the exact same finger pattern. Play it all up here. And those are the things I would look out for in this excerpt. Good luck.